Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice, and welcome to our daily reading. Let's see what's going on for you at the time you find this video. For my subscribers, what's going on in the day? Just keep an open mind, take what resonates as it resonates with you. Never force anything to fit. Your weekly reading is up. Check that out, it was really cool. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands. So it looks like there's some sort of new beginning in the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so as the pre-shuffle, right? It looks like there's some sort of new beginning, but it feels like you didn't really want this, because now you're put in a situation where you have to work with others or you have to deal with others, and you didn't have to do that before, and now you do. There was a change, okay, with two fives. There's a change happening. It could be a change to your schedule, it could be a change to your workload, it could be a change to your job, any sort of change. And it's almost like you can't do things the way you've been doing things, and it feels like, well, I have to deal with this now, and it's a bit of a burden. Interesting. Okay, we'll see if it comes out in the main spread. Let's see, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. I mean, you could look at it two ways. You can either look at it as, fixating on what has changed and ended and it's gone already by the time it gets to this point, right? You cannot go back to how things used to be. Or you could look at it as, I can't go back to what it used to be, so I don't know, let me figure out the new way then. And that would make for a much smoother transition. Now, I know it's not that easy, speaking from experience, but just a heads up, that's something you might be looking at. All right, so let's see, daily energy and advice for my subscribers at the time they watch this video. It's one of them where it's like, ugh, why did this have to happen? Why do I have to, I loved where I lived. I don't want to move, and yet you have to, right? I loved my job the way it was. I don't want to do this, and yet it feels like you have to, or you're given a choice of you either do it or you find something else, or, why did they have to change their mind and mess up our plans? I loved those plans. I was really excited about it, right? Something along those lines. Or it just feels like you're going back to the drawing board, and you're just not happy about it. But it's one of them where it is what it is at this point, I don't know if that matters or makes it better, but Oracle energy and advice for my subscribers for the day. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's see what's going on. It might even be something you've been trying to avoid or hoping it wouldn't come to this, and yet it does. Because it's not completely shocking, you know what I mean? But it's just like, ugh, I really wish this didn't happen, or not right now, or, it's just an inconvenience. It's an opportunity for a new beginning, but it just feels like an inconvenience because you didn't really want to be dealing with it, right? So just keep it in mind. All right, first card representing the influence of the past on our current situation, what has happened before. What's happening as you're coming into the day or coming into the reading? We have the Two of Cups in this beautiful deck. A new connection, okay? This could be, there's a mutual energy here, mutual feelings, mutual interest, mutual respect. If it's you in a job, it's, you align perfectly. There's give and take. Okay. On a day-to-day, it could be a date, it could be a meeting, a face-to-face, going out for drinks, sitting across the table from someone, as in negotiation, meeting, interview type situation. In today's energy, here we go. We have the Death card. Big transformation. I'm just saying. Big transformation, ending. But it feels like rejection is protection, okay, with the Death card. It's something you really thought it was going to be a good thing. You really had your heart set on this thing. So if you started talking to someone and you thought, you know what, this is really going somewhere, there's an abrupt ending happening. But if there is an ending happening and it's like you get ghosted, or they're telling you, it can't go on, or they're telling you they don't really want to go on another date, or whatever the case is, with the Death card, we'll see what other cards we have here, but with the Death card, it's just saying this was a dead end anyway. Okay, it was a dead end anyway. And I feel like there was something to the situation where you didn't see it. right? You thought it was great. You thought it was perfect. The perfect plan, the perfect person, the perfect fit, the perfect situation. And you were going to go all in. You were going to go full speed ahead. The perfect house, the perfect thing to invest in, whatever it is, right? And this is your spirit guides, your angels, universe, whatever you want to call it, stepping in and protecting you from something that would have been a more difficult ending down the line. Okay? So I don't know. The job wasn't what it was cracked up to be. There was something wrong with that house and you just didn't realize it. That person was already married, or that person was a player or someone who takes advantage of people. You couldn't trust that person anyway, right? There's something there where you didn't necessarily see it. You thought it was the bee's knees, pardon the pun. And it just wasn't. And the universe is stepping in and going, this was a dead end to begin with. This wasn't going to go anywhere to begin with. And we're just saving you a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of heartache by putting it to an end right now. Where things are going from here, we have the Hanged One or the Hangman. And here comes that new perspective. Here comes that new information. Here comes that, if you want to see it, okay, that's the crucial bit. If you want to see it. So, meaning, if we get stuck on why did this happen, but like from a just suffering perspective, and you just go over it over and over again, and you just think about all the things you thought it was going to be, and you experience that sense of deep loss. And remember what you thought it was going to be, okay? That's perception, or hope, or wishful thinking, or delusion in some cases. You know, we go through a range of emotion. But if we look at it from an analytical perspective, with an open mind and no attachment to the outcome, right? Well, it didn't happen. I wonder what happened there. I wonder why. And you start asking questions, you start doing some digging, you start chipping away at that perfect image you had in your head. You're gonna see why. You're gonna find the answer. If you want to see it, if you want to accept the reality, you're gonna see exactly what the reality of that situation was, okay, with the Hangman. But with two major arcanas here, trust me, this is protection. And in the Oracle, we have the King of Air with the humpback whale. At this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective and unemotional, I'm just telling you, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find. Ask the questions, you will get the answers, but ask for the facts. Go digging, ask someone to investigate, ask someone for their impartial, unbiased perspective on the situation, right? Because they will tell you exactly what it is. They will tell you exactly what was up in that situation that we may not have wanted to see at that time, right? Because, it's pretty easy to understand how that would work, right? You come across something that you think is perfect, a person, an opportunity, whatever, right? You think it's perfect. It looks perfect. It feels perfect. And we just go all in because we're hoping for the best, right? We don't really do our due diligence. We don't really stop and check the facts. We get swept away in the emotion of, aha, I found it. This is it. And it's only human, right? This could even be someone stepping in for you and coming to you with this truth, with this information, right? And then your choice is, do you believe it? Do you accept it? Do you embrace it and allow it to help you move on from this, or not, right? It'll be different for everyone. For others of you, it's definitely with the King of Swords and reading, it's always about doing the utmost honorable thing, the right thing, the legal thing, the ethical thing, doing things by the book, right? Doing the right thing. So when it shows up in a reading with the Death Card and the Hangman, this is telling you things ending this way or completely changing this way, right? From what you thought they were or what you thought they were going to be, is the truth, is fact, and actually that's the right path for you. And it's only if we even consider that possibility, even open our minds to that possibility, that we will see that. Okay, so it's just a message. Take a deep breath. Try not to get lost in the emotion because that'll just make you want to attach yourself to something that is a perception and it's actually false, and it would have actually done more damage than good. Do you understand what I'm saying? So impartial, unemotional, taking a deep breath, taking a step back to see the entire situation, and you will see exactly why it fell apart. You will see exactly why it didn't happen, it didn't go through, and you will be grateful. Trust me. Okay, you'll go, that could have been a lot of trouble for me. If I had signed that paperwork, if I had agreed to that, if I had pursued that, that would have been a lot of trouble for me. I would have lost out. I would have got hurt. I would have got, you know what I mean? But it takes that open mind, that impartial, take a deep breath, see the bigger picture, unemotional, unattached to the outcome, right? Approach to see all the facts in a situation, right? So that's what I have for us today. I hope it helps. Let me know how you resonate with the ring if you do. I really hope it helps, okay? Because it's not an easy situation, but we've all been there, and myself included, and I know how it feels. But I can also tell you that, you know what? It was the right thing. It was the right thing. It was a blessing, right? So I hope this helps you, all right? I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.